We're speaking with Jeff Sinelli, who has a remarkable track record as a serial entrepreneur with 3 successful concepts already under his belt. He's one of the Food Channel Pro's leaders with guts. We've been talking with Jeff Sinelli of Which and Burgesa Burger. Jeff, who do you target in your marketing?
Well, that's a simple question. If they have a mouth, a stomach, and a heartbeat, I'm after them. I try to develop concepts for the masses. So, Hungry Explorers is, after working with our advertising agencies and trying to flush this question out of me, we're looking for hungry explorers.
And what other companies do you look at and say, wow, they really have marketing savvy?
You know, it's I'm in the sandwich business, and there's the 30,000-pound gorilla with Subway. I think it's a company that does a great job with marketing. Mm-hmm. And what's great about Subway is they have the dollars to go out there and chase whatever's current. Within a couple weeks, if something's breaking, whether it's the TV show The Biggest Loser or Jared or an Atkins diet, they are all over it, and they're literally the first ones to market. That's amazing.
And what do you think is the worst marketing mistake a novice restaurateur could make?
Not doing any marketing. Because to have a restaurant, you have to be a promoter. And it's a very beautiful thing. You build whether it's a novice restaurateur or any restaurateur, you're building something, and you better let people know about what you just built, and you better be proud of it, and you better have a smile on your face. You better greet them, and you better ask them how their experience was. How was their food? Did you like it? Do you like me? You know, it's a very engaging business if you let it be. A novice restaurateur, I would say the biggest mistake they can do, and I see it in franchising, is build a store and think that it's like a slot machine. You put money in and you're going to pull money out. You have to work this business every day.
Did promoting yourself and your concept come easy for you, or is it something you had to learn?
I'm so entwined with what I do, so I don't think of it as promotion. I think of it as just being responsible to the businesses that I create. So if I have a concept, you're going to see me around. Some call it self-promotion. I call it a way of life. I want to know what's going in my restaurants. You know, after this interview, I'm going to go stop over and peek into the restaurants. Even if they're closed, I can learn a lot about them, you know, to see if the crew cleaned up. And you can tell, you know, back in my early bar days, I could tell how well one of my nightclubs did. I would just show up at 3 o'clock in the morning and look at how many trash cans we had full of beer bottles. And I knew each trash can had a dollar amount. So if there was 20 trash cans at $100 for empty trash, I knew I had a $2,000 night. So, you know, there's simple things, but if you pay attention to your business, you have to pay attention to everything, whether you're driving in a car or the business you're running. Otherwise, you're going to crash. And if you crash, it's not pretty.
Well, what marketing tactics have worked especially well for you and your company?
We, as an organization, as Jeff Sinelli, I try to put a hurdle in my concepts. We don't have the budgets when we're starting a new concept to spend a lot of money on marketing. So we have to rely on some kind of concept hurdle. For instance, with Genghis Grill, we had a name out there. It was a ruthless killer. A gentleman, well, he wasn't even a gentleman, it was Genghis Khan. He raped and pillaged villages. So the customer has to get over that hurdle, but they're going to talk about it. You know, Genghis, you know, why would we go to that negative energy? And then you walk into the restaurant and there's a bunch of raw meat. So there's a couple hurdles that you have to come to, and I call them self-marketing hurdles. With which you have to grab a bag and fill out your sandwich. You don't do that at any other restaurant. You're doing work, and that's a hurdle. But that hurdle is something that people talk about, and it's a self-marketing vehicle for us. Whether it's the name that's inquisitive or proposes an interrogatory, or raw meat or bag. We get the customer talking about the concept, and once they get over there, they become fans and advocates, and they do our marketing for us.
And you do a lot within your own company with your employees. You market to your own employees. Tell us a little bit how you do that.
With when we started, I put all the employees in yellow and black shoes, custom Nikes that I bought them gift certificates with Nike ID and said, you can design any shoe that you want, and they came back with yellow and black shoes. They could have done purple or whatever, but the fact that they came back with yellow and black meant to me that they see something in the brand, they see something in the colorization of the black, yellow, and golden mustard that was really special for me. We put people in shoes. We also make a real comfortable environment. We wear blue jeans and polo shirts or t-shirts with our logos on them. We feel that we are literally self-marketing sandwich boards for our concept. And I encourage our employees to wear it around town. You know, when they go to the Home Depot, they're going to strike up a conversation if they're wearing the brand, as opposed to not wearing the brand. That conversation wouldn't happen. I get on a plane, and 5 years ago, nobody knew what this brand was about. Now I get on a plane, and it's like, I love Which Wich. Did you bring any sandwiches? The flight attendants, the people in the seats. It's a very engaging concept when you can wear the brand. And frankly, I get paid to wear the brand. So I haven't bought street clothes in years. And I have a wedding to go to on Friday. You know the person. And it's the first time I'm going to put on a suit in literally a year. So I'm looking forward to it. Now I just lost 40 pounds, and I tried the suit on the other day. It's a little loose, but
nice.
But I'm going to go with it. But I get paid to wear this, and I'm proud of it. And I think people should be real cognizant about what they put on and what they wear, because it sends a message. And my message is Which Wich.
Obviously, you're very, very involved in your marketing. So what other outside influences do you use? Ad agency? How do you do it?
We've in the last year, we finally have the budgets to go out there and have a national ad agency. And we've gone through 3 of them so far. And maybe it's just my own ideas that, in essence, I'm my own agency, because I know the beginnings, the innateness of the brands that I create. And when I meet with an agency, I spend 3 days explaining the history and everything. And frankly, I could use those 3 days to develop new marketing concepts. So it's been a real challenge, and I think it's we'd love to find the right agency. Maybe we haven't found them yet. The agencies we work with are extremely talented, but it's just we haven't found that magic niche between Jeff Sinelli and an agency. And I'm beginning to think that maybe there isn't one, because we are our own idea factory, and that's part of a lifelong career that I've created.
Does it make you a little bit nervous that you're sort of so tied to your brands? You're like Martha Stewart or Oprah, that if you weren't around, they wouldn't be around?
Haven't really thought about it like that, but I think I'm a very integral part of what I create, and I'm raising little children here, and they need a father, and I just so happen to be the father of the brands that I create, and I think it's important to be around for them. And I don't plan to go anywhere.
What are your guiding principles when it comes to good marketing?
I think you keep it simple. Marketing's tough, and I often relate it to a song. The first time I hear a song, I don't really like it. The second time, I may like it. The third time, wow, there's a hit here. So you have to keep playing that same song over and over and be consistent with it. So I think you need consistent in marketing, because the first time you lay it out on a customer, it's new to them. They may not get it. The second time, they may start warming up to it, but the third time, as long as the message is consistent, they're going to start enjoying the song and hopefully sing along with it, and then you know the marketing works.
Does customer feedback play at all into your marketing plan?
It does. We listen to our customers, and we have customers with franchisees and also the people that eat our product. We're finding that they want more healthier options. That's what they're saying. But when we put more healthier options within a concept, what they say and what they do are 2 different things. And that's a real challenging thing as a marketer, as a brand developer, because people tend to go out and indulge when they pay for food versus what they might eat a little bit healthier at home. It's a real interesting dynamic, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. But I think that healthy works and unhealthy works at the same time. So we market to both groups. And it's a bifurcated marketing approach, because some people really don't care what they put in their bodies, and other people are very finicky. And if you don't address both of them, you're going to lose half the market.
We've been talking with Jeff Sinelli of Which Wich and Burguesa Burger. Check out the next part of this series as we explore what it takes to be a leader with guts. For Food Channel Pro, I'm Ellen Codiff.